Well, when Ira comes, I got a couple of things. Oh, here's another one that I thought was pretty cool. Can you see that?
Yeah. Look at what is that?
The Dream Room.
Twist Palace, yeah.
Ah, Twist Palace.
But look,
So you think that was-
Johnny Rivers.
Yeah.
I wonder what year that would have been.
I was wondering, do you think that's the 60s, early 60s?
I bet you that's what it became right before the mustache.
Yeah.
I bet
Wade?
you that's like the early 60s, 60, 61, 60. That's when the twist came out.
I'll be darned.
You could
I
do the
don't-
twist, the
I've never
Popeye, the mashed potato, the fly, and the pony.
Right. But Johnny Rivers is a big name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about Wade Cagle and the Escorts? Ray Milland and the Twisting Quarter Notes.
The most exciting new twist in nightclub. So the twist was new. That's the early 60s.
I thought that was great.
But I didn't know there was such a thing as twist bands. 3 twist bands.
Yeah.
I didn't. I wonder if that's the Johnny, because the Johnny Rivers I know of, he didn't play twist music.
No, he didn't, but he was popular back then, and he was from Louisiana.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I went and saw him. I've seen him. He's a real short guy.
Okay. Well, I'll stop that.
What do you say, Rick?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Rick.
Hey, Rick.
Couldn't find myself for a while. What's up, David? Everybody? Oh, we got a new flower.
I don't know where that came from, but there's two of me. Did you see what I just had up, Rick? The Twist Palace?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. I guess Johnny Rivers is Johnny Rivers, wasn't it? I mean, like Barry said.
Yeah.
I saw him one time when I was traveling around with Vince Vance and them.
What'd you do with Vince Vance?
I worked with him for a year. Well, I was working at the mustache at the same time. I traveled around, me and Charlie Howard and a guy named Peter with a road crew for them.
You travel around with weird people.
Hey, Roger.
That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. That's when Wilbur was Vince in those days. Andy was Andy and all that.
There's Roger.
There I am.
There he is.
Hey, Roger.
How you doing?
Good to see you.
Folks? Hey, David. Hey, David, you gonna celebrate Mardi Gras up there?
No, it's much too quiet and laid back up here. I think Asheville does have a little. They call it a parade. I mean,
Oh, really?
it's not really a parade,
No,
but
it's hard when you go somewhere else and someone says, "Oh, they're gonna have a parade." You have a mindset what a parade's supposed to look like.
that's right. That's right.
Yeah,
exactly.
You go there and you go, "What the hell is this?"
Well, also the other places don't throw anything.
No.
Yeah, they don't throw things, right? Exactly. It's wherever I went to work at other places. I was in
Yeah.
Sarasota, Florida, and I was
That was a
beverage director of a restaurant there. So I had a Mardi Gras festival, and I had a Mardi Gras. I told everybody to come to dress as mask and everything, and I played Mardi Gras music and then food and everything. Like everybody beads and doubloons. They thought I was pretty cool.
Yeah, well,
I miss the king cakes.
I've ordered king cakes every year since I left New Orleans.
Have you really?
Yeah, and I started my kids on them.
who do you get them from?
They think that every year they're supposed to get a damn king cake.
Yeah.
And I even went up to their classes when they were in the kindergarten and first and second grade, and I told people about the history of New Orleans, Mardi Gras, everything, and I brought them up a king cake, and doubloons, and we made masks and everything.
Oh,
And I had a boom box. I put on Mardi Gras music. We marched up and down the hallways of the school.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, well, you know, you gotta carry the spirit with you. Some spirits I don't need to carry with me, but this one I like.
as long as you don't train them to show you, whatever.
Hey, show me something. Where'd you get all those beats from? I don't know. So I just gave it to me.
Funny.
Oh, goodness.
All right,
Well,
Roger,
that-
can you
Good,
see
Roger.
that one?
That's
No,
a
it's-
funny picture. That was
Where was
that was when Joe wanted everyone to start wearing costumes instead of the vet.
Oh,
That didn't last very long, but because the costumes got very dirty and they just threw them in the back in a locker or something. Came to work on. But it was sort of fun, different. And the guy in the middle, David's his name. He was he turned out to be a doctor. But when I was in Blackpool, England, he met me over there,
Huh.
and that was the only time I disappeared on Guinness. And a lot of the other people, I don't remember their names, just their first.
What year was
But,
that picture there?
That was probably in
In New Orleans, of course,
the late '60s, maybe.
late 60s.
Yeah, 67, maybe
Mhm.
6.
Wow.
Because I came down to New Orleans from Cape Cod in '65 at the end of the summer.
Mhm.
Just before, right when Betsy hit, Fred and I were on our way to New Orleans. It had just hit.
I've been 65.
People would be getting gas. Say, where you boys going? So we're going to New Orleans. So you don't need to go down there. Nothing's left. It's all gone. Well, of course,
Hey,
we didn't
Gim.
believe him.
Yep,
Hey,
glad to
Gim.
see you.
glad to be seen.
Aren't we all?
In that picture, Roger, you look like God, it was some comedian. I can't remember. I mean, years ago now.
Put that picture back up for a second. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm trying. There we go.
It's
Yeah,
funny.
who is that?
Looks like WC Fields.
Who does?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, this
Yeah.
guy looks like the guy the guy on the Big Bang Theory.
Which one? Which one?
That was a interesting crew at that point in time. The guy in the center is Ron Manuel. He went on
Oh,
to manage the club in Denver. Howie Weinsberg is the guy at the top. And
Ah,
Tucker's the guy's way over here on the far right. And I can't remember the guy's name on the far. That's he had a brother that worked there also. I can't remember his name.
When we were trying to notify people about Carnegie, I was calling people that worked in New Orleans, and got in touch with Howie Weinberg.
Oh, you
Talked
did?
to him for about 45 minutes on the phone, but he didn't show up.
Oh.
But I got in touch with him.
Oh, did he have anything nice to say?
Yeah, he did.
That's good. Yeah, he probably. I forgot. He wanted me to do something for him, so he could go to New York, and I didn't feel comfortable about the situation, so I didn't pursue it. So he sent me a real nasty letter. So, not like I kept it and saved it, but
that's a heck of a deal.
what's that?
No, it's a heck of a deal. Him sending a nasty letter.
yeah.
No big deal. I always thought we always had a lot of fun people working at the Mustache Show over the years.
Oh,
I
yeah.
got a lot of fun, had a lot of camaraderie. We have our baseball games, and we used to go out to the lakefront in New Orleans, and I had some fun pictures of Scotty Hill. He was out there working at the Mustache at the time. Of course, we'd start playing beer ball. You have a keg on first base. You had to run at first and chug a beer before you could go to second.
Oh,
As
God.
the game proceeded, we didn't make it to second very often. But we had a lot of fun. And that was at the time where you could still swim in the lake.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Of course, Then Fred put together that big ecology thing, about swimming in the lake and everything.
Mhm.
That was fun.
Let me see what else I got.
Like,
Tom, how was your trip to see your grandkids?
Who, me?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
you.
it's great. I'm still out here.
Oh, you're still
It's kind of
there.
amazing. I'm still there. That's why I'm so slow, because I don't have my regular computer.
Uh-oh.
I got 2 pictures of me because I can't get the one computer working. It's really nice. I never thought about having a grandkid, but the kids, you can see my father in them. You can see all these people, and it's like,
Oh, yeah.
cool.
Grandkids are great. I know how wonderful they were. I had them first,
Hey,
right?
Mike Gentry.
Hey,
Mike.
Mike.
Mike,
Mike.
hello, Mike.
Hi,
How's
Mike.
everybody doing?
All right, good to see you.
Good to be seen, man.
That's what we keep saying that. There's something positive behind that affirmation for today.
All right.
All right, Roger, here's one for you.
Okay.
Who is that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
This is Ron Fuller on the left.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I went to high
And
school with him.
Yeah, and that's of course me on the right.
Look
We
at-
were at the airport going somewhere, probably back out to Denver, maybe. I'm not right for sure where we were before then.
Now, let me ask you this, Roger. His wife was named Penny, right?
Correct, the banjo player.
The banjo player. Was she also an actress?
Not to my knowledge.
Because
But
I was
she-
watching a TV show or a movie the other night, and in the credits said
Uh-huh.
Penny Fuller. So I looked up Penny Fuller on Wikipedia, and they have her as a Tony-winning, on Broadway and stuff like that. I was wondering.
The
Really?
last time
Person.
I saw Ron and his wife was in Orlando.
Mhm.
He was living down there working for General Mills at the time.
Well, I
Yeah,
knew
yeah.
Ron when he was managing the New York club in '72. And I
Yeah.
guess, Mike, you knew him in Denver, right?
Yeah, I knew him. I went to high school with him. And he's the one that really kind of got me turned on to the club in Denver. And I started working there because of him. And then when I got back from Brussels in March of '71, he was one of the managers at the New York club.
You got back in '71. I went to Brussels in '72.
Yeah, I was there from October 1st of 1970 until something like the end of March of '71 when we got it open. And I came back 3 days afterwards. I wanted to stay, but Joel had decided he wanted a European to run it, not an American. So, so I was gone.
I never made it over there. Never made it.
I like Brussels.
It was a beautiful place. I always wanted to go back, but I never made it.
As long as you don't care about the weather, it's a great place.
Oh, hell, I had a great time. The weather was better there than here.
Well,
That big
Walking around in
square
cut off
is
shorts and
breathtaking.
sandals and a t-shirt in December and January over there.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, during the summer, there was like maybe 3 or 4 days total of sunshine.
that's right. That's
The rest
right.
was rain,
oh,
I
okay.
used to
and
travel.
everybody closed up shop and went to the beach. The whole town closed down. It was like a celebration. It was like Mardi Gras in June.
Oh,
I used to take the train, the Trans-European Express from Paris to Brussels fairly frequently. So you have to travel over 3/4 of Belgium to get there. And as you drive that, you just see field after field full of Brussels sprouts. And you realize that that's the only thing that will grow there because it's so goddamn wet.
That's crazy.
Did you
Well,
go
Mike,
see
you sense. Go ahead.
Jim?
Yeah.
Did you go see the mannequin piss?
Oh, yeah.
I did.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
I
Of
saw
course.
that.
I thought
Yeah.
it's a little tiny thing like this.
Yeah, it's a
big, you know.
tiny thing. Yeah, right. And it's tucked up on the back street right out of the Grand Place, right?
That's quite
I
a
was there.
square. That big plaza is really breathtaking.
Yeah, the Grand
Really?
Place is beautiful.
The Grand Place is lovely, but when you get about 2 blocks in any direction, it kind of goes downhill real quick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
In fact, I was there in '86 just visiting. But Grand Plaza is beautiful. It is.
Well, Mike sent some pictures. Mike Johnson sent some pictures this week.
Good.
Oh,
And
good.
there we go.
Mardi Gras, yeah.
1973.
Who is that?
Guy's name was Ken. He was from New York.
Oh,
That fits.
I
New York
remember
brought
that
a
guy.
whole group
That's
of
not
people.
big. It's not Big Bill.
no, that's not Big Bill.
No,
Oh,
Was-
his name was
was it-
Ken. His name was Ken.
Yeah, I
don't-
remember him.
Yeah, he's from New York.
Right.
I don't remember him either.
How could you forget?
Oh goodness.
All right, that was one.
That was,
And then,
wow.
let me find Mike's.
What year was that? 73?
This one, it's not very big. I'm coming.
That's Big Bill.
That's Bill. Yeah.
And behind him, standing up with doing the O is Dennis Riley. And then Joe Petrocelli on banjo. And you guys, wouldn't know the tuba player's name was Dane Calkins. And that was at a little hole in the wall bar in Georgetown, Colorado. Labor Day weekend, 1979.
Huh.
Red Ram, George. Big Bill.
Okay.
Bill, didn't he move to Thailand or something? Like
Yeah,
that?
years
Yeah,
ago.
yeah.
yeah,
A long time ago. He died
a wife
a couple
over there.
years ago.
Yeah.
Or wives.
Flower. Flower was
Yeah.
her name.
Flower, yeah. He kept trying to get me to come over. He said, "Come over here, Roger. Yeah, you'll love it."
So when he first, when Bill first came to New Orleans Club, Mike and I referred to him as Fat Bill.
Oh,
And he said, he said to me, Mike and I were standing by the bar. He said, "I really don't like that name." I said, "Well, how about Big Bill?" He said, "That's great." So
Oh.
everybody started calling him Big Bill. He didn't like Fat Bill.
I can understand
guess so.
that.
Yeah,
I can understand that, yeah.
Yeah.
we didn't mean anything by it,
Oh, I know.
No.
Big Bill.
We call him like that every once in a while just to twist the knife a little bit.
Yeah.
Of course, of course.
He liked to have a good time. He was
He
a
did.
really
Quite a
lovely.
character. Quite a character.
We got one more picture of him trying to get it up, but I'm having trouble. Here we go. Again, it's not very big, but
That was at the Hotel Monteleone during Mardi Gras in '79. A bunch of us were in there listening to the Dukes.
Big Bill again.
He's gone, right?
Yeah,
Right.
a
Couple
couple
years.
years ago.
yeah, that's too bad.
Oh.
All right, I was just going through some pictures because I was trying to get ready for this, and I kind of like this one.
Joel, there is Yankee Stadium.
Shoot.
That
There's
should
another
be
picture,
framed on his wall.
Of
Yeah.
It's a great picture of him.
That's a good picture. Yeah.
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
were good,
there's a picture of Art Dragon also at that same event. I don't know if you got
those
that.
were good years. Those were good years. We had good times there. For some reason or other, Stein brother liked us. I've never decided why, but he did. But
Hey, Mike, can you send me that picture?
I'll send it to you.
Or Tom, send it to me. One day, if I ever get up, set a goal, I'll get that framed and send it to Joel. I think that's a frameable picture.
I
He
agree
has,
with
he has that picture in his scrapbook. Remember that scrapbook he bought to the last reunion?
Oh,
Did you
he
see that?
got that picture then. Okay, we'll still send it.
That's where
I
that
will.
picture, where that picture came from.
Who took the picture?
Gee, who knows?
Maybe it was Mickey Mantle.
Man,
Joel was
Yeah.
there.
How about that?
Yeah. That's why the mustache guy they have on our letterheads is supposed to be how Joe looks today when they made that years ago.
Yeah.
That was a good picture.
I'm trying to find more.
You should have lots.
You're developing quite a library there, aren't you?
That's part of the problem.
Yeah,
You know,
I'll bet.
I was going through them today trying to name some of them. Here we go. This is what I wanted to find.
Barry,
It's
you guys
coming.
get some rain down there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
drizzle a little bit, yeah.
Is it gonna rain during Mardi Gras Day?
60% chance.
Do you just stay around your neighborhood, or do you go into town?
Who, me?
Yeah,
Some,
sorry.
maybe not, you know, sometimes we do.
But sometimes you go in New Orleans?
Yeah.
Mardi Gras,
Well,
Only 40,
Mardi Gras
40
is 10
minutes.
days away, right? I think Mardi Gras is 10 days away. Something like that.
Not this Tuesday,
Yeah.
but next.
a week from Tuesday.
That's
This,
what I thought.
this weekend, next weekend, the 2 big weekends of parades.
Ed
So-
Sullivan Show.
So that popped up, and I thought that was great.
They get in free to the mustache.
Right.
I always love those free tickets to get in the mustache.
Yeah.
Of course.
We had those, all of our clubs had those, it was fun. We
I
should put
don't-
them,
I don't remember them. Do we hand them out at the Ed Sullivan Show? Is that what we did?
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. And
Thanks,
and
Chris.
some other clubs, like our summer clubs in Cape Cod and
Oh, I remember them, but I don't remember this one. Yeah.
yeah, at Point Pleasant, we'd go around and put them at the hotels and stuff. In New Orleans,
Sure.
we put them at
Sure.
all the hotels on that. At that time, it was Airline Highway, with the poster and there'd be a little thing down at the bottom you could tear off and get into the mustache for free.
Hooray, hooray.
That was good. I never saw that before.
Really?
I mean,
No.
Yeah, I'll send you one.
And we'll get you in for
I don't
free.
want you to have to pay to get in there.
Roger, were you working the mustache during Mardi Gras when we ran out of beer on Saturday night?
I will.
Yes, I was.
Yeah.
I was on the phone. talking to the Slits people, Mr. Cole himself.
And they delivered, that's the thing.
Well, yeah,
Saturday.
well, of course it did. I called him. I said, I need to just talk to Neil Coy. Okay, I want to go to the big man. And so he said, "Bro, how you guys?" I'm doing great. I said, "But we're running out of beer down here." Oh man, I don't know if we can get through there. I said, "What was that?" I said, I think you can. I said, because if you don't get through, Budweiser and would love to have this account down here. Oh, wait, I know we can get through because they came on down and with their truck and mingled their way down Bourbon Street and pulled right up front, and everybody helped unload and load up.
And there were a lot of people in the street that night.
Oh God!
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's the craziest night, Friday and Saturday. Those are the two.
Oh, Joel's
crazy.
bar opening up warm cans of Schlitz beer.
Yep.
And
Yeah, poured in the
pouring them into pitchers.
pitcher,
and then
put ice in
filling-
it.
And then filling them with ice water,
Yeah.
half and half.
And
Well, you know,
with a swizzle stick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You take a few of the tables, people were drunk, the hell they didn't know.
but Joe was right in the middle because I was tending bar that night. He was right back there pouring beer.
Oh yeah, he loved all that craziness.
oh yeah, he'd do it. He'd do that.
Okay, and here you want to Point Pleasant. There's Point Pleasant.
Yeah, I have an article about that opening up. I'll have to find it. That was a fun summer club.
Yeah.
I enjoyed going because I was living in New York at the time, and myself and I forgot who else. We rented a summer house down there for the summer, so we'd always have to just go down there at our convenience and jump into this house and hang out, and we'd go to work if we wanted. I forgot we had family night. That was fun. People of all ages, soft drinks only.
What
I
night
might
was
not-
family night?
Sunday.
Well, that you could bring the kids.
No,
up.
I know. What was it, like a Wednesday or?
No, Sunday
Oh, Sunday. Okay.
at 6 p.m. We never had that in New Orleans.
Didn't need to.
But one time in New Orleans, we did a show for the public school kids. And we had a house full of public school kids, and we got off the stage, and this little black kid walked up to me, said, "Hey, mister, where you get that motherfucking mustache?"
No, those weren't public school kids. Those were the kids from the orphanage, and the nuns brought them in.
Is that who it was?
Yeah, and we had all these nuns in there. It was pretty interesting. And that's because you could tell the kids, they were from different ethnic backgrounds. Yeah, I had them in there several times, and we'd go out and buy all these presents, boys' presents and girls' presents, and we'd go around and hand the presents out, and we'd just serve 7-Up and Coke and peanuts, and they just thought it was the greatest thing in the world, and they were extremely thankful. I got a letter from the Archdiocese thanking us for doing that and everything. So it was a fun day. This one nun was so cute, I swear. I felt like going talking to her a little more longer. I think I have a picture of her somewhere. Oh Lord,
Lordy.
fun times.
All right. And if we're going to talk about, I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to try.
Uh-oh.
This is John. So I don't know if the audio is going to work, but we'll see.
Oh,
I guess the audio is not working, is it?
Yeah, nothing yet.
All right. I can't do it then. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
I was trying.
Save that for next week.
Yeah. Billy can play because my computer here just not working right.
But look, John kept his handlebars till the end.
What the heck is that on the wall? Is that a surfboard?
That's what I was going to ask. Looks like a
Looks like
surfboard.
it.
it looks like.
Very ornate.
All right. Well, now I can't find the controls for that. Shit, we might be looking at that the rest of the night.
Hey, Gim, when they had the contest to name the club, did they ever bring the winning person in?
No, not that I remember. Not that I remember. And I'm not so sure there was a winning person, frankly.
Oh, really? I thought. Oh.
There may have been. I just don't remember. But we had my favorite entry was called it the buck 380 plus tax and then some. But
That's a mouthful.
Joel gave me one of those cross-eyed stares of his, and that was the end of that story. I really don't remember. I don't remember who won or any kind of ceremony that went with it. There must have been. It must have been one of my nights off.
The
Maybe
story I
free
always heard
admission.
was it was a young girl, maybe 14 or
Hello,
13, something
Ira.
like that. That's the
Yeah,
story I heard for
Yeah,
years.
Ira.
Hello, Ira.
What's doing, guys?
Ira, how you doing? The sunshine boy.
Yeah, yeah.
Ira, you been to the beach yet?
I hate the beach.
What a wonderful place to live.
I don't like the beach. I go into my pool here.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Gotta have a pool.
Yeah.
The beach can be fun when all the
It's-
snowbirds go home.
To me, it's a hassle. You got to carry chairs, umbrellas, food, then walk across the sand. Pain in the ass.
Sounded
Really
like
is.
Irvin
Oh,
just
Yeah, really. Irving was like that.
oh, how,
You're right.
oh, how jaded we have become. My God, it's terrible.
No kicking.
Wonder if Irving's still alive.
Irvin Frolic. I don't think he is.
I think he was dead 30 years ago.
Roger, you remember him, Irving?
Irv who,
camera,
Isaac?
the camera guy
Photographer.
in New York.
God.
Okay,
That's
here's
not
Joe
Irving.
here's Joe for the beach.
Yeah.
That's a stage uniform.
When was that, last year?
I think no, that was a publicity photo for his mayoralty campaign.
That was taken in New Orleans.
For what campaign?
He ran for mayor of New Haven.
Did that get him any votes?
I told him when he announced it to all of us and said he's going to run for New Haven, run for mayor, and I told him he was out of his mind. The Democrats are will outnumber you 12-1. What the hell are you thinking about? He said, "Well, I'm going to do it anyway." So he lost.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
Now, did he run for governor too or something?
Yeah.
He ran in the primary for the gubernatorial nomination, but didn't make it. So he tried to run for lieutenant governor after that. I think he actually ran for the lieutenant governor, but he lost that one too.
Interesting life.
Oh, he had a good, interesting track record to look at.
Yeah.
Who was the lady with him in New Haven this last time? Was that his wife?
Emily.
No, that's
Who?
his constant companion. I don't.
Yeah.
What's her name? I forgot her name, Kim.
Emily.
Emily, yeah.
Yeah. She's very sweet.
Oh, she's
Very
lovely.
nice.
Yeah, she's very nice. Yeah, very loyal to him. Boy, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
But
Well, that
if it weren't-
was,
if it
he
weren't
had,
for-
he had enough
would've-
wives before he got to her.
yeah, well, each of the three wives he's had have been, how dare I say, unique. That's what.
Mhm.
The last woman he's married to is very interesting. God.
She was great after she got out of jail.
Yeah, did she get out?
Yeah.
Out of jail.
Jesus.
Was that Donna?
Yeah.
Donna, right.
Yeah.
Donna, yeah.
Laura.
I never met her.
She was nice. She was a very pleasant person.
Yes, she was.
I remember we were playing down in Clearwater Beach for one of for the Jones Festival, and Joel got us all out there by that pool. Remember that, Mike? And said, "Yeah, well, my wife's going to jail."
What he said is, "My wife's in jail. Does anybody know I can get laid?"
Yeah, that's what he said.
Well, that became a problem after a while.
There are better stories in the future, or before that anyway.
What was the Ponzi scheme? Just money? Just investments or?
I forgot what it was.
Sounds off, yeah.
Kim.
It was a pyramid scheme of sorts.
Everybody put in 5,000 or something like that, wasn't it?
Everybody, I think that was the number. You buy that, and you buy level one, and then you buy level two, and somebody else buys level two, and they pay you back something, and the whole thing pyramids up. And then at the end of the game, you get a lot of money from the guys who are putting because you're in the top of the pyramid, you're getting money from everybody. And I forget exactly what they were selling. It was some sort of party, and it was you're buying pieces of the lunch. You buy lunch, you buy the hamburger, then you buy the salad, then you buy the cake, and all that kind of thing. I think that was the ruse, but I never did know how much money was in there. But evidently they weren't paying enough income tax, and that's kind of what got them more than anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Pity, she was a nice lady. I don't know. I have no idea how the thing started, but or where the idea came from. But they were in it for quite a while.
Yeah.
Was Joel in on it or just her? Just her, wasn't it?
Oh, it was just her. Joe knew about it, but I don't know when he learned about it. But I really I don't know the story, the interaction between the two of them. But he did know about it at the well before the end.
The news people were really giving Joe a hard time too.
Oh yeah.
When he'd walk out of the courthouse, they'd be all over him and asking him questions. He wasn't very pleasant then. It was an odd
No,
thing.
I actually went to one of the courtroom sessions and
Yeah.
watched the prosecution do its thing and watched the defense lawyer, fending off the arguments by the prosecutor. Frankly, in my view, his lawyer was inadequate. Her lawyer rather was inadequate. I really didn't think he did a very good job. But that's all history now.
Oh, well.
How you doing there, Tom? Make any more pictures?
I'm coming.
Where are you, in the kitchen or something?
Yeah. It's a condo that one of my kids owns. Lets me stay.
San Francisco.
And that's a loft over your shoulder behind you?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay, I'm coming.
We could use this moment of silence to remember all that have
I got so many
gone on.
pictures. Nope, that's not good. That's just a drawing. All right, you can talk about Joe Terror here.
Oh,
Oh my God.
Goodness.
Interesting.
Is that in Key West?
that was Key
Oh, yeah.
West, I'm sure.
Yeah, producer.
Sure.
Yeah.
Tom Jones, producer.
Joe's the only guy I recognized.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know any of the others.
No.
Are they all from Key West?
I have no idea. It's called the electric chair. Okay, well, here's a different one of them. One of our favorite people.
Oh, there he is.
Hey, look at it.
Oh yeah.
Very, very photogenic.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Roger, you are very photogenic. Every time you're in the middle of a picture, no matter how many people are there, you look right at you.
He's very photohygienic.
Yeah. That picture was actually taken in New York.
Was it?
Yeah, we just put the New Orleans sign behind me because all the years I spent in New Orleans. And this was from C Magazine, and they were in New York, and they wanted to do an article about the mustache and me, I guess. And so they met me at the club there. And we took a bunch of pictures, and it was fun. It's a good marketing program.
That's nice.
We kept having to stir those beers up because they'd take a bunch of pictures. Oh, the beer went flat and stir it up again. And all the mustache comes out.
Well, I remember when working at the club, you'd fill the beer up about halfway and then fuzz it with at the top, and then you tell us to go tell the customers that the beer has to breathe.
I said that.
Yeah. And people would look at me like, "Yeah, you're full of shit." I go, "I can't help it.
That's funny.
The Schlitz beer had to breathe. That's true. Poor Schlitz. It's amazing they went out.
Yes. Surprised.
Yeah, well, they're so big. I mean, gee whiz. There's actually a few places where you can still find. I was actually driving down here in Arizona. I drove down the road. I was looking at this kennel to just let our dog stay in for, and right outside this thing was a big slit sign. Almost pulled over and ran in and got it one. It attracted my attention so much. And the other place I saw one was back home in Independence, this little town called Sugar Creek, which is a very far right little town. Anyway, the same bar has been there forever, and you could go in and order a cold bottle of Schlitz there still.
It's probably from 30 years ago.
Yeah,
Been breathing for 30 years.
That's a nice picture.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
The boys.
Yeah, that was taken, what, 2-3 years ago?
Yeah, you wish.
I wish, yeah.
That's the
Absolutely.
87 reunion.
87, yeah.
87. I think that venue was the Friday night, right, Bear?
I think so.
And you've got the 25th reunion sweat or shirt on.
Yeah, to me, that was the best reunion.
That was a lot of fun.
That was great.
I thought that was the best, Roger.
Absolutely. It's just
Yeah.
the excitement of it, and there were so many of us there
Yeah,
also. People came from all over.
I watched that video the other night.
Yeah.
And the finale, here's the star of the show, your father's mustache.
The
theater opens up. Here's the club. Man, I still got goosebumps.
that was amazing.
Well, everybody stood up and cheered. That was
absolutely. That was the highlight right there.
yeah. I was sitting in the auditorium. What the hell's going on? All of a sudden, the curtain opens up, and there's That's Your Father's Mustache nightclub.
Yeah.
That was good.
I love that. That was a great production.
Well, if you look at Joel's speech, that was the best history of the mustache.
Yeah.
That when he did that night, it's on that tape. If you look at the tape, you'll get that history. That was the best.
Yeah, yeah. That was a good reunion. 36 years ago.
What
That
are
was
you
back-
drinking down there in Florida?
What's that?
What are you drinking in Florida? Remember this 6 years ago? I like that.
That was back when we were younger and Joel had money.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
He still had money. And Ron Sater was in charge of it still.
Well,
Yeah.
that was a
Ron
good
was at
thing.
that reunion,
Oh, yeah,
and Carnegie.
yeah.
Ron was family, you know.
Yeah.
He was. He worked with Joel's dad for a long time.
Oh, sure, and his brother as well.
Yeah, right, Michael. Yeah.
Here's someone I could never understand their name. How could you name your daughter Melanie Moorhead?
Who is
What
that?
was that?
I don't
Who is
know.
that?
I don't know. But the name on the picture says Melanie Moorhead.
I see that.
Moorhead?
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
That's better than Melody Lessat.
Really?
That's true.
At least your mind's in the right space. Very.
Melody Moorhead.
This is supposed to be in one of the clubs or something?
I have no idea. All I do is I get these pictures and there's something written on them, and this one just said Melanie Moorhead.
Who sent that to you?
There's so many pictures they come in.
Yeah.
Probably one of the clubs, yeah. Melody Moorhead.
I'll go see if I can find any other. I had a whole listing of funny pictures.
Oh,
Do you have these like in files, or you just have them scattered?
No, I have them in files so I could
That's-
try to
that's
find
good.
them. Like these are all promotional pictures,
Mhm.
and
You can find some Moorhead.
yeah.
Those I'm gonna have to run. We'll see how.
Take care, Rick.
Everybody take care. Stay
All right,
safe.
Rick, good to see you.
See you next week.
You next week, buddy.
Okay, and then I like this one where I want to be used.
Jeez.
Yeah, those are John Murata things.
Yeah,
Exactly, yeah.
I never saw that one.
I
Is
haven't
that
either.
Buzzy and Banu?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but I never saw that promo picture.
No, me neither.
When I was with the show band, they were using that one.
Did you get fit? Did you get used?
I guess.
They didn't put the little trademark above the E in mustache. They usually do.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Complete self-contained musical
Comedy.
comedy. Can't read the last word.
Review.
Do.
Review.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
For bookings, John Murata, Your Father's Mustache, 125 7th Avenue, South,
So,
New York.
South.
New York. That's what it says.
That's a busy
Yep.
corner.
All right. Let's see what else we can find there. I'm amazed you guys haven't seen this.
you have a veritable cornucopia there, don't you?
I try. All right, fuck. I think you guys must have seen this one.
Oh, that's an ad from Urban Street.
Well, Chicago and Detroit's on there, huh?
Oh yeah.
St. Louis,
Denver.
Somers
Philadelphia.
Point. Wow.
Philadelphia. Well, that'll tell you a short time frame. Yeah.
There's 10 clubs there.
I knew about Chicago and Philadelphia. I didn't know there was one in Detroit.
I don't think the one in Detroit ever opened
I
up.
don't think it ever opened. I don't think it ever opened.
Oh,
Chicago never opened, did it?
What club?
Chicago.
Oh, it opened.
Yeah. It was
I
there.
was there, I was there for the opening.
There you go.
St. Louis opened briefly. Oh,
Yeah.
That's
St.
sunny.
Louis lasted a couple of years, but not terribly long.
It was
All
in
the
Gas-
beer you can drink, huh?
It was in
$3.
Gaslight Square, the one in St. Louis.
5 to 8 on Fridays. All the beer you can drink for $3. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Woo.
That was insane.
Yeah,
they
we did a
started that
4
in
to 7
Denver.
in Denver, something like that. It was nuts.
Oh, it was
FAC.
The thing is, the idea behind it was, oh, we opened up with a bunch of people in there. Well, you open up with a bunch of drunks in there. You have to
That's
shut
right.
it down, get everybody out and clean up.
Yeah.
And it was a mess.
It was
Friday afternoon club.
Yeah, it's crazy.
it was interesting, that's for sure. Jesus.
And look what it's become now. A bunch of old men sitting around looking at pictures.
Yeah.
Friday afternoon club. Hey,
Yeah, we're still able to sit out in the
okay.
embarrassment and
That's
have a
okay.
cocktail and
Some of
talk to
them-
each other, though.
That's
So here's to all of you.
Cheers.
Mhm.
Cheers, beers, and whatever.
Here we go.
Garber Square.
That was nuts.
I got that one.
That's a cool one.
Craziest time was St. Patrick's Day every year. Holy moly.
Oh yes. Oh yes. The place you don't want to be is in Boston on St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. Oh my
It's
goodness.
insane.
People
Even
flying
New
up-
York's pretty crazy.
In Denver got pretty bad. We'd take kegs of beer out on the fire truck and do the parade and get all the mounted horse cops and everybody along the parade route drunk all on the way. But it was a blast and go back to the club and be stupid for 18 hours.
That's Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Ladybird.
Yeah.
This Ladybird.
Oh
Joe
yes.
Terra.
Look how short Tara's hair is.
Yeah, look at that.
How young he is.
And look how
What's
tall this one guy on the right is.
Who is that? Is that a tuba player?
Yeah.
That's a tuba player from Boston. He was going to MIT at the time. And that's Don Brayton. Don Brayton. He was
That's
huge.
And Craig Grant, Joel.
right,
Carl Lunsford,
That's it.
right,
Buzzy.
Buzzy and Joe.
And
Who's the guy in the suit?
Bob
Bob-
McKenzie.
Bob McKenzie,
Mike McKinsey. Didn't know him.
he was a manager in New York for a while.
He was with the show band for a while too, wasn't he? Banjo player?
No,
Who?
he never, not a
No.
musician. No,
Bob
No.
McKenzie?
No, he didn't. He didn't play an instrument.
Oh,
No.
okay.
He was sort of a Joe's right hand man for a little while. And they had their differences.
well, he was going with Alan before Joel, and in fact, we actually went to Eileen and I double dated with Bob and Alan for a while. Once, it was funny.
You
Alan
went
was Joel's
you went double
first
dating with
wife.
Bob?
Was Alan
Pardon?
Joel's first?
Alan
Was he with Island then?
Alan was Joel's first wife.
Yeah.
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 Macy's Day Parade.
I bet that was fun.
It was cold and wet.
That's a neat shot.
Yeah,
And nobody threw any beads.
No, not in New York.
Not in New York. Not on Thanksgiving Day. No, throwing turkeys.
George French up front there.
That's it.
Look who was starring on the theater, Jason Robards.
Yeah.
And then-
Yeah.
Oh,
And
And Bancroft.
Nice.
Rob
Hmm.
Wood.
Hey, I got to run, guys.
So
Good
so
to
do
see you,
I.
Mike.
Take care, Mike.
I
All
see
right,
him,
Mike.
Take care,
Mike.
Mike.
Good to
So
see
do
Yeah,
I.
I'll see y'all.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Cheers.
too,
See you
guys.
next week.
Good seeing
Bye,
you guys.
y'all.
Barry.
Next
Take care,
week.
See
Barry.
everybody on Friday.
And Tom, thanks
Next
again,
week.
man.
See you again.
Hey, no
Thank you,
problem.
Tom.
All right.
Thank you,
no
Tom.
problem. See you next week.
Hasta
Bye-bye.
luego.